If you're a commie and you know it, clap your hands. Hey, stop that! Stop that right now! Think now we know where we're supposed to send the, special services to. If you're an enjoyer of communism, you're going to be an enjoyer of Dithmarschen, because Dithmarschen is one of the earliest forms of people living in a very communal society. Albeit, I do feel like in EU4, a lot of people in our community misinterpret what Dithmarschen was all about. Historically speaking, Dithmarschen was a union of various peasant communities. They banded up and they formed a confederation to fight against the spread of feudalism and the reach of the Holy Roman Empire, the Danes, and everybody else around them that essentially wanted to make sure that the lands of Dithmarschen are a part of, be it the HRE or the Danish crown. Eventually, though, in 1556 or 1550s, whatever, they did become a part of the Danish crown, a part of the Holstein county, or whatever you call it. But prior to that, the Battle of Hemmingstedt was a great battle which the Dithmarscheni won despite fighting against armored knights and proper Danish soldiers and noblemen. The Dithmarscheni, armed with basic stuff and mostly just peasants with a few nobles amongst them, they did manage to crush the Danish forces, which is one of the reasons why everybody knows about Dithmarschen, the peasant republic of Dithmarschen in any case. Take note though, they did not have feudalism, which is what makes them very special, but they did have a higher society and they did have people that were above the commoners. It's not like it was a bunch of peasants that were all working together, living together. No, they had a hierarchy still. It just wasn't a feudal system. Eventually, Dithmarschen did become a part of the Hanseatic League, because both Dithmarschen and Lübeck did not agree with feudalism, Lübeck being a republic themselves and essentially sharing a common cause, right? But hey, in EU4, Dithmarschen starts off as a really special nation. We have the Peasant Republic government reform, and that offers us 10% production efficiency, 5% morale of armies, plus we have access to the plutocratic ideas, probably the best mix of military, economic, and playing toll ideas overall. And the Dithmarscheni ideas are insane. We start with morale of armies and shock damage receiver modifier, plus infantry compatibility, extra merchant, privateer efficiency and chance to capture enemy ship, dev cost minus 10%, autonomy change reduction, and goods produced to top it all off. Plus you also have a cool mission tree here. The initial missions essentially give claims on Vesser, Lower Saxony, Frisia, a lot of mana points, and even some temporary morale of army bonuses. So essentially it allows you to gobble up the northwestern bits of the Germanic areas. But the juicy part comes later down the line. Once we do the Peasants War, we get spy network construction plus 20% and rebel support efficiency. Break the Chains gives admin efficiency plus 5% and a permanent claim on whole of Russia. Conquest of Bread gives 20% goods produced modifier. So these permanent modifiers really make a huge difference and for a very interesting playthrough. Now, I've done a Dithmarscheni run a while back in, I believe, 1.31 or something like that, and I promised to do a second part, and I never did because I think like a new patch came or something of the sorts. But tell you what, if you guys give me 5,000 likes in the first few days after this video is out, I will do a second bit for this where we do conquer most of the Russian parts and we get those juicy modifiers enacted. And hey, if you enjoy the content, consider subscribing. I am trying my best to reach 200k by the end of August, and if you do subscribe, I promise I will do my best to deliver amazing quality content that you will absolutely enjoy. So now, of course, when it comes to our estates, we're going to start with the +1 mana privilege for both of the estates. Check whatever diet we have here. Of course, we do not have the nobles estate, so keep that in mind, which means we start with 15% crownless, which is pretty good. We're going to give out the patronage of the arts, commercial advisory board, private trade fleets, burger economy freedom, and the financial demand, religious diplomats for the church, as well as the religious clerical education. I just realized that I made a mistake. I should have given out the commercial advisory board after I got one stability, since I need to wait a little bit longer now, but hey, it is what it is. We're going to get some advisors while through added it now. The national manpower looks delicious to me. Spy network construction sounds good, and national unrest, of course, is going to cost us a little bit. We're going to be on the minus for a while. We only have 8 development, so we need to expand, and we need to expand fast. We're going to do our mission here, Pious Alliance. We got to get 125 relations with any country that's a theocracy within, well, around us, really. And then we're going to get a claim on Vesser and the Lower Saxon areas, permanent claims, that is. So let's see who would be willing to be our bestest friendos. I'm going to go to the Diplo screen here and check it out. Friesland, but they're not a theocracy. Well, Friesland is also a peasant republic, for that matter. It's one of the few peasant republics at the start, together with East Frisia over here. So we're going to do an alliance with the Frisians, and let's try and get an alliance with somebody else here. Maybe these guys would be willing to join us. Let's start improving relations with them, I guess, would be the best option here. We're going to make some rivals around East Frisia, obviously. Saxe-Lauenburg, which historically attacked Dithmarschen a few times, not once, quite a few times. And Oldenburg. You know, I'm realizing quickly that this is not going to be sustainable, considering that I take 4 ducat loans right now. That is a big problemo. I'm going to sell my titles first and foremost, because I don't care about the autonomy debuff, so I can sustain these advisors for a few months, albeit not too many months. And I'm also going to recruit a couple of units in my main town here, so I can start a few attacks around. We're going to set up our trade fleet too. Okay, brilliant government. Cool. Let's get that prestige. The 2 ducats is not very enticing. And I believe I'm probably stretching this a little bit. I should hire all 3 advisors after I've taken at least 1 more province. Or I could alternatively just develop a little bit too. It's not going to do too much, but I mean, better than nothing, really. I mean, we're taking 5 ducat loans now, right? So that's an improvement. Yep. I hate doing this, but Mr. Admin over here is going to have to go. And we can also get 1 stability now. Take note, guys, your starting leader is randomly generated. So you can start with the 666, in which case you don't need any advisors. Or you can start with the 000. It's all about how many times you're willing to restart your game to get a better RNG, I guess. I am going to make this leader a general. Holy schnaps, 2 siege. That is a beautiful. Now, I do see 2 potential targets. I see Verden as a potential target and East Frisia. In fact, East Frisia might not be such a bad idea to just attack for the extra mana point. You know what, dude? That is a great freaking idea. Let's do that. Let's attack him so we get the 100 of each mana points for the humiliate rival CB. And of course, this happens right now. Obviously, yes. That's just the best RNG right there. All right, we managed to get our military access to reach East Frisia, and we're gonna get there in time, do a little bit of CGO, and get those juicy mana points. Come on, give me some good dice rolls. Give me some juicy dice rolls, please. Thank you very much. That was actually, those were pretty decent dice rolls, not gonna lie. I was thoroughly impressed with the dice rolls that I got there. Okay, let's merge these boys as well so we can actually attack the enemy fleet after. And guys, check this out. The Teutons want to ally me. What? They're rivals with the Danes, though. Why would they ally me? That's strange. That's strange, but I'm not gonna complain about it. I feel like Mecklenburg would be a good alliance too, or maybe Volgast even. But I'm gonna take the Teutons for sure. I am not gonna say no to that juicy alliance, sir. And it seems like Verden actually got Stettin as well, so I'm gonna do something else instead. I'm gonna be getting a claim on Friesland, and I'm gonna cancel my alliance with them, actually. Yeah, I feel like that's the way right there to do it. I'm gonna cancel that alliance, and I'm gonna get both of these provinces. Maybe I'm gonna migrate a little bit into the English Channel node, which is significantly better than my node, let's face it. This does mean we have to wait for 5 years for this truce to finish, so there's that. They likely will get some better alliances in 5 years, but better than having to attack Verden, Mainz, and Stettin, right? That's pretty much suicide at our stage. I'm not gonna pay for my units. The enemy army is completely wiped out, so I don't need to stress about any enemy army sieging me down or anything of the sorts. Oh, hey there. Okay, boys, things have changed. I cannot vassalize them. I don't have the Conquest CB. It's a humiliate rival CB. Oh, this is no Gucci, boys. This is really no Gucci. I could have, if I did go for the Conquest CB, I could have probably vassalized East Frisia, and then afterwards I could have taken the provinces from Friesland. But hey, it is what it is. Sadly, now somebody else is going to take this. If it's Oldenburg, though, and I hope it is Oldenburg. It is Oldenburg. If they annex this, then they're going to be kicked out of the trade league. So I'm just going to have to fight Oldenburg and Lubeck. Okay, that's another option right there, boys. So it's good to always keep an eye out for these sort of situations, boys, because because it's good to always keep an eye out for these kind of situations, because you never know what's going to come your way, right? And you just need to take advantage of it. And East Frisia's gone. Cool. Please don't release them again, Emperor. I beg of you. Please don't release them again. Thank you very much. Oh, let's get this alliance now. Boys, we are back in business. Business, boys. Business, as they say. 125 relations. We gotta get a little bit more relations with Köln. 1 base tax for 5 ducats. Okay, I guess. Yep, I'm gonna get rid of this guy also. It is what it is, sadly. I am gonna be developing a little bit more, though. I need to get some economy going, boys. Hey, finally we're on the positive, boys. We got a 0.17. So many ducats. Unbelievable, man. I like how this says resist feudalism. That is so typical. Like, Dithmarschen is known for resisting feudalism, so I like that, you know, Paradox did their research a little bit, you know, and they made some missions that are appropriate. Wait, what? I can actually ally the Danes? Historicity 0 out of 10, but I'm gonna do it still because I need to be on the good side. Maybe I can get them to help me against some of my enemies. Now, we do have claims on this entire area, which begs the question, why am I getting these claims here? Shouldn't be doing that. Well, actually, I should be getting an Oldenburg because I still have 1 province of theirs that I want. But that initial mission did help massively. Let's see what other alliances we can get now. So we could get the Teutons too. I'm gonna go for that since the Teutons are always gonna be welcomed in my land. Oh my dude, are you kidding me? Thank you for once more taking 1 more of my stabilities. Tier 2 government reform, you say. Clearly we're gonna go for the meritocratic rule because it allows us to recruit female advisor. I'm going for the national manpower. What the hell are you talking about, bro? Come on. Renaissance, mon ami. Oui, oui. Let's spawn this bad boy in here. Let's go with the Renaissance. Give me all your Renaissancians. Yeah, that's it. Actually, I'm gonna spare the rest. I also need the mana points to get technologies, right? Speaking of, let's go with the first tech, and we're gonna buy indulgence. So we do our mission. That means we can also do high income, which we're not gonna do just yet, but we're gonna seize 5% more crownlands. You know, in some of my other runs I've done as Dithmarschen, I was able to like attack Lüneburg, Verden, Hamburg because it was just, you know, I got good RNG. But this one, it is kicking my freaking butt, boys. The RNG is seriously not on my side. That being said, I got a plan, and it's a good one, boyos. Oh, juicy lords, we are almost at 1 ducat. We are just ridiculously rich for a bunch of presents, I'm telling you now. Alright, boys, it's time for Plan Schmagagadabu, where we're going to be attacking Verden, and we're going to be calling in Hamburg and Köln. I'm going to promise Hamburg that I'm going to give them lands, but guess what? Are you guys paying close attention? I'm not giving them schnapps. That's right, I'm just pretending to give them provinces, and I'm not giving a single Schmagadub. I'm taking all of Verden for myself. I need to grow in size, otherwise I'm just gonna perish over here as a 1 province miner. Luckily, we're gonna get to the province 2 days before that, which is in 1 day, which is right now. We're gonna leave 1 unit there, and we're gonna send the rest of these boys to attack what their army is doing over here in Verden, and hopefully we're gonna be the ones that take charge of that particular province afterwards. The siege of that particular province, in any case. We should, because we were the first ones. We are. Perfect. Now it's just a matter of waiting, and their allies of Mainz and Stettin might come by, but hopefully my Kölnian ally is going to take care of them. I'm actually going to assign this to Köln so they get their arses over there as quickly as possible. Let's get military access to Trier so they don't have an excuse of, oh, I didn't have military access to get there, bro. No, you did have military access, okay? Now move your bottom over there. They got less troops than you. They have 6,000. You got 6,000. Clearly, I need to go back to math class. We just re-elected our brave leader, Mr. Oh, I didn't realize that's his name. So we've got Mr. A. Do Elfi. That's how you pronounce him. I learned that in Sunday school. He's been reelected twice, I believe, or I don't know how many times. So he's almost to 666, which means he's going to help us out with catching up when it comes to mana points, since we had to lay off those advisors, because I didn't realize my economic situation was absolute dog shit. Oh. Can we piece you boys out? 60. Come on, really? We cannot piece you out? No way. Oh, it's because of the battle, isn't it? So after the battle, we should be able to then. Let's see now. No, still not. Oh, wow. You're a persistent bunch. Get an admiral too, so we can fight their fleet here. Maybe. Oh, no, actually, they have more ships than me. I was gonna blockade the Stettiners, but no, cannot do. I would love to finish the siege, but it's gonna take a really long time, isn't it? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna do this. Maybe I can wipe out their army, unless they're gonna run away like little schnapperdorps. Unless they're gonna run away, which they just did. That is not cool. That is really not cool, broski. Can you like not unsiege stuff that my ally sieging of yours, please? Thank you very much. I'm gonna also scorch earth here. Maybe it's gonna encourage them to piss off, essentially. Oh, it is actually. Oh, snaps. Probably shouldn't have even done that. There you go. We got 1 ducat. This is clearly a super good win right there. That 1 ducat, that makes the whole difference. Hey, no more Stettin army. Awesome. Oh, what? They gave up? No way! Hell yeah, boys. Hails to the yes. Alright, cool. That means 1000% they're willing to become our schmorky, and we have just a trip-up-up-up-up-hulled in size, everybody. We have trip-up-up-hulled, as they say in Dithmarschen. Oh, look how beautiful the map color is. I'd never realized it's like a proper toothpaste color, isn't it? Now I'm waiting for the Scots to go to war with the English so that I can attack Friesland, which is going to be a free war, essentially, when that happens. Or, if it doesn't happen anytime soon, I'm going to attack Oldenburg, which is allied to Lubeck. But that's going to have to wait a little bit because Lubeck is actually quite strong. It's not a pushover whatsoever. And of course, my beloved emperor is asking me for lawful territory, which I'm just going to ignore and pretend I never saw. Wait a second. Brandenburg and Lüneburg actually is not that strong. 3,000, 8,000. What? Okay, I can handle that. I can totally handle that. Go down to speed 3. And the best part is I could actually call in the Teutons for this. So, hells yeah, let's do it, boys. Let's do it. Alright, cool. Wipe out that army. Come on, before the Brandenburgians arrive. Yay! We are gonna have 5 provinces very soon. Oh, we gotten the Iberian wedding. That means Aragon is no longer. Instead, we got the great conglomerate here of Castel Aragonski. Is that where they take all the cash and they steal it in Castile? Clearly, yes, that is where it is. Trust me, bro, I'm Romanian. Don't. Seriously, don't. I am going to be expanding infrastructure in Dithmarschen since it's going to significantly increase my economy. I'm actually going to do twice since I have 30 development. And let's see what our economy looks like now. 0.22 ducats. We're getting 4.6. Not bad. Essentially from one province since we haven't actually fully cored these provinces yet. So it is all of that from one province, boys. I don't think I need to actually fully siege down the Brandenburgians. I don't need to take their capital. I think I will be able to piece them out as soon as I just taken these 4 provinces here. I might be wrong, but hopefully I'm not. Oh, why did you do that, Teutons? For real, bro? Why would you do that, man? AI sometimes, I swear. Okay, now 58-65. Oh, my dude, seriously now. We gotta take at least one more province then. Teutons doing. Are they gonna attack their army? Oh my god, please attack their army. Yes, please. Okay, so after this battle, hopefully they win, and they should win. Check those dice rolls out. Okay, Brandenburg's no more. Arrivederci, Brandenburg. I'm going to take some of your money. You can take 25%? No way! Wait, how much was that given to me? 54 ducats. Hell yeah! That means I'm going to pay off 3 of my loans, boys. So I got only 1 loan left. Alright, let's piece out the main target, which is bye-bye. Now we have 5 provinces, and we can do yet another mission, boys. We can do this mission, resist feudalism, -10 unrest in Western and Lower Saxony areas, and permanent claim on the Frisian area as well. So even more lands we can attack up next. Before we do attack anybody, we got to make sure this is a state, make it full course, and we're going to lower the autonomy after 1 month when we're able to. There we go, boys. Minus and minus. Wait, what? Oh, did I not have enough admin points for the other one? Oh, that is not Gucci, man. That is really not Gucci. Wait, what? I did have enough points to core that one up. Why am I not able to do this? I have to wait for 2 months for this one? That is just weird, man. The bright side, though, we have 29 ducat loans. So eventually, whenever we take burger loans, it is going to be considerably more money that we're going to take instead of just 4 ducats, which is what we would have taken if we took the burger loans at the start of the campaign. Alright, we've wiped out both of the rebels that were about to spawn. We've centralized our country significantly. I think we can probably recruit 1 more unit now. Or not, but I'm still going to recruit 1 more. Even though I go 1 over my force limit, it's still manageable. I'm going to be attacking Lubeck and Oldenburg now, and I am going to be calling in Hamburg because apparently they would like to join in, so why not? Lubeck does love me, but I don't love them back. No, sir, not after you've allied my enemies in Bremen. That's not how you do things, okay? We could have been bestest of of bestest of friends, but you chose to be not friendly, I guess. I'm also pretty much attacking Oldenburg because I'm worried that they're gonna get more allies since they're right now improving relations with Lubeck and oh snaps, I forgot to call them in. Whew! That was a close one, boys. Okay, let them attach to us and come on, give me military access. If not, we're gonna siege down Lubeck, but please give me military access. I need it. I need the mill access. Give it to me, baby. I'll stop now, sorry. Okay, if you're not giving me mill access, I'm gonna be attacking Lubeck's army then. Let's wipe out their army and piece them out. You know that Benny Hill show music? I wish I could use it right now. Sadly, it's copyrighted, but that's what's going on in my brain. Like, the whole way. Oh, let's make sure we consolidate our boys. And bye-bye, Oldenburg. And that was it for the armies of Oldenburg. I'm gonna send over 2,000 units to make sure we start the sieges of those provinces ourselves. And I'm gonna chase the rest of Lubeck's army with my main army. Hopefully these guys attach to them also. We're also sieging down Oldenburg so they don't recruit any more units as they are trying to do right now in East Frisia. Alright, so we got 7,000 of my troops, 6,000 of Hamburg's. That should be enough to crush Lubeck's army here. Let's make sure that we have no survivors on their side so we can actually enforce whatever peace deal won afterwards. There you go. Should be enough. 1,000 of our units just completely wiped out their entire army. Let's get 2 of you boys, ship them over here, and you go as well with them. Wait, what? Why does Hamburg have freaking control of this? Hamburg's army was attached to my army, bro. Are you kidding me right now? Aw, dude. And we just managed to get Renaissance in Dithmarschen. Cool. And let's go for our 3rd government reform. Now, we could go for sortition, which is not bad. It increases the average monarch lifespan by 25%. And elections only occur when the ruler dies. We can also go for the formalization of the right re-election, consolidation of power, or frequent elections, but I feel like sortition is the one for me. It's the closest one to my heart, which is, you know, totally not a dictatorship, guys. It's not Mr. Adolfi here is not that kind of a guy, okay? He didn't go to painter school. And we got in Lubechenstein. Oh, they actually transferred it to me. That is great. I love you, Hamburg. Yo, this doubled the aggressive expansion. But I'll be totally honest with you guys. Getting Lubeck as a vassal is a big deal. Because if we turn over to the Lubeck node, we'll realize that Lubeck's actually got a big chunk of the node to themselves. And we could transfer that to ourselves, right? So what would this deal look like? 48 aggressive expansion. Oof. Oh, that is a really tough decision right there, boys. 2 times the aggressive expansion. You know the game really hates your guts when it takes 630 freaking days to siege down a province, man. I don't know what to even say anymore, I swear. Alright, so time for the big decision, boyos. Time for the big Steinen decision here. That would be a little bit of a coalition. Alternatively, I could also wait for a while, see how that's gonna fare afterwards, right? Yeah, no, that's still gonna be a pretty massive coalition here. You know what, man? Screw it, boys. Screw it. I'm gonna make them my vassal. I think it's totally worth it for me to make him my vassal. Lubeck's gonna give me so much trade, I'm not even gonna know what to do with it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna really bolster my economy a ton by getting those lands. And instead of 17, we could get 16 aggressive expansion by vassalizing these guys too. Or just take 1 province and then we don't get a coalition. Maybe East Frisia. Oh man, this really sucks because now I cannot really take anything realistically from Oldenburg. I just have to chill for a really long time. Yep, it is what it is. I made my choice earlier and I think it is still worth it. Screw it. I'm not taking anything from Oldenburg because I don't want to get coalition by half of the HRE. But I got a huge chunk of the trade now. So after my AE goes down a little bit, we can continue our expansion and completely raffle stomp everybody around. Since we're also going to have the economy then to raffle stomp everybody around. I am going to be dissolving my alliance with the Teutons also since they're going to get completely destroyed by Poland in a few moments here. Let's also get our plutocratic ideas that I was talking about earlier, which eventually is going to give us 1 extra merchant, goods produced plus 10%, dev cost reduction and caravan power, as well as mercenary bonuses, morale of armies, reform progress growth, and provincial trade power modifier. So it is an amazing idea set. We also want to be increasing our trade fleet actually because I just realized I didn't build any ships since the start. And let's get some PP by scornfully insulting our Brunswicki Rivalski. I'm curious who's actually going to take this out. If it's Friesland, that's really not bad for me because Friesland Iceland is still only allied to the Scots, which is actually okay, since Scotland is easy to deal with. Now the Danes would also join me apparently, so I could use the Danes to deal with the Scots essentially. You know, it's been a little bit a while this video has been going for, so I've done the first part. I'm even going to make this save available to everybody that wants to save. You'll find it on my Discord. I'll make it free for everybody. Just go to the Discord, you'll find a link. Read the rules, because you have to read the rules to interact with the rules, so you actually get the role to see the rest of the Discord, and then after you can see the links for all the saves. And until the next time, check out this awesome Ottomans run. Massive thank you to all my patrons, channel members, and Twitch subscribers. I really wouldn't be able to do this without you guys. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.